guys, it's Sophie. Long time no see, but I'm making a vlog today of me making a homemade pizza, and I didn't want to make an actual YouTube video because that's a lot of work and I have to study for my SAT. I originally found this recipe on a BuzzFeed video, and this is kind of like a recreate of that, but Tasty re-records and re-records until it's perfect, and it's very like a flawless video, and this is just me trying for the first time doing it, and I'm really excited to try it out. And fair warning, my parrots are out, so they're gonna be very loud and noisy during like this whole video, and you're just gonna hear like squawks and stuff. And my thumb is blue, kind of, because I drew on it yesterday, and I tried washing it off, but it's kind of just there. So. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2.5 cups of like warm water. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then about 2 teaspoons of yeast. Okay. Once you have your dry yeast in, just stir it. Your yeast should start making some bubbles, and that's a good sign. And just kind of mix it until it's changed. Now we're gonna have 7 cups of flour. And to that flour, we're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're gonna kind of just stir that together, just mix it up, and then add 6 teaspoons of olive oil. After you add your 6th teaspoon of olive oil, you're gonna add your water and sugar mixture, and you're just gonna mix it up. So after you mix up that bowl, you're gonna take the dough out and put it on like a flat surface. I use wooden because it's better, in my opinion. And then you're gonna start kneading the dough, and I can't record myself doing that because it takes 2 hands. So you'll see a fast-forwarded clip to me almost done kneading the dough. Yep. So I've been kneading the dough for the past 20 minutes. And you need to knead for at least 10 because kneading is one of the most important steps. After you do that, just kind of press the dough in. And you should know your dough's done kneading when you can go like this and it springs back up. So we're gonna push it all in right here, and we're gonna flip it and kind of go like this with my pinkies and make a nice round dough. Once you've done that, you're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in your bowl because we're about to let it rise. And it's gonna rise significant, pretty large. So you're gonna wanna put it in. You're going to put a little olive oil on top of your dough and rub it all around. And put it all around the bowl. Because we just don't want it to stick once we take it out. And we already have olive oil in the actual dough, and this is just adding flavor and making sure it doesn't stick. Once you do that, we're gonna put saran wrap over the bowl. And you can use a towel, but the towel, it sticks to it and it's hard to get off. So this is just gonna let it rise. You're just gonna wanna wrap that up. Okay, so once you have it covered, you're gonna let it rise for at least an hour. But I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 just so it rises a lot. And the best you can have it rise just overnight, but I'm making this for dinner. Okay, so what do you do when you're waiting for the dough to rise? One thing you can do. Play with your dog. Hey, Buttercup. Play with your morbidly obese cat. Or not. Play guitar. Play piano. Listen to the Mean Girls original Broadway cast recording. Hi. Watch a movie.
Shiny and blue, and there's a butterfly.
Prank somebody. So after doing all of that, you've definitely had enough time for your dough to rise. So after it's risen about 2 hours, you're just gonna take it out. And you're going to knead it again for about 1 to 2 minutes. Once you have it kneaded again, you're gonna cut it into 4 sections because this is a lot of dough. I'm gonna make 2 pizzas, so I'm gonna use 2 of the sections, and you can just freeze the other sections for later. Okay, we're just gonna put these into nice balls. And we're gonna set a towel over them, and kind of, if you're making more than one, you're gonna need just set them apart so when they rise for another hour, they don't connect. So while your dough is rising, you wanna have something under your pizza to get the best bake, and I have a pizza stone. If you don't, you can just use a pan or something. And you're gonna preheat it to the highest possible setting, and mine is 500, just so you can recreate that fire pizza. To make your sauce, you're gonna get whole tomatoes. To your whole can of tomatoes, you're gonna put some kosher salt, and you're just gonna blend that. So after it's been an hour, your dough's gonna have a significant, it's gonna be pretty risen. And now you're gonna form your dough. So, use some flour. First you're just gonna poke it out because you're gonna have to make it a nice round shape. You just spread it out. And it should, after it's risen, it should be pretty together. Ooh, a lot of flour. You just do the nice pizza toss. And that should be pretty good. Okay, and this part you're gonna want to kind of do fast so it doesn't lose the shape. You're gonna put your sauce on. Just spread that around. And then you're gonna put your cheese on. Okay, so you're just gonna use fresh mozzarella, and I just like tearing it up and putting it across. Once you get that, you're gonna bring it over to your oven. And you're just gonna slide it onto that pizza stone. And you're gonna let that cook in there until the top of the cheese is a golden brown. For the next pizza, we're just gonna do the same process. You're just gonna span it out. Kinda toss it around.
Okay, so if your sauce is very soupy, you don't want to put a lot on, because then your pizza will be soupy. It's not a good taste or look. Once you get that around, just put your mozzarella in there.
That's not good. So then you're gonna wait till that pizza gets a nice golden brown on the cheese and a nice golden brown all around the crust. And then you're gonna take it out, and then they're ready. So this is the final result for the pizzas. Thanks for watching this edition with Cooking with Sophie, the vlog.